Very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our press conference with Keegan Petersen. Just a reminder, everyone, please to mute your monitors and when you're not asking a question. And when you do ask a question, please mute yourself once more as soon as you are done asking your question, just to preserve the quality of the sound. And a reminder again, please everyone ask one question each. And if we do have time, then we're able to circle back. We just want to allow everyone at least a chance to be able to ask a question. We'll start with Nathan.
Thank you, Sazi. Keegan, congratulations with your knock. Another tough batting innings for you guys. Can you just give us your comment on coming into day two, what was the plan for the batting, and were those boxes ticked?
Firstly, thank you. I think maybe we sold ourselves short a bit with the bat in terms of the runs. If we could just pass the deficit and maybe have a bit of a lead, we'd be happy. So I think that was the plan coming into the day: bat long and get as much as we can and pass that deficit.
Is there anyone else who'd like to go?
I don't think there's another question. May I go ahead? Oh, sorry.
Telford and then Ken.
Well, Keegan, very well played. I realize you're new in the side, but you know, South African hasn't scored a century for a long time now. You've come close a couple of times. Do you want to, as a batter, not so much as a test batter, but as a batter, why do you think that it is that a South African hasn't scored 100 for a long time now?
To be honest, I don't know. It's not for lack of trying. It's just eluding us at the moment. I got close and maybe let the team down a little bit by not getting there. But I think it will come eventually. I'm confident in you. I mean, one of the boys that will pass that marker.
Ken?
Thanks, Sips. Congratulations, Keegan. Very well batted. There's been talk around the South African batting order. Obviously, the first wicket's been going down pretty cheaply ever since you started your test career, and there were some who were suggesting that maybe it would be easier for you to drop down the order a little bit, but you've looked so comfortable in the last two test matches at number 3. Presumably you're very happy to stay there. You don't want to move, do you?
If I'd have it my way, yeah, it is challenging. I like batting number 3. I've batted there for most of my career. In terms of losing the early wickets, I mean, we've honestly got 2 high-quality opening batters. Just had a rough time. I mean, Dean's pulled through for us. Aiden's going through a bit of a patch, but he's a quality player. We all know that he will come good eventually. So yeah, I'm not fussed. I'm just happy to be in the mix, to play, and if I can make number 3 mine, I'd be happy.
Subayan and then Nathan.
Congratulations, Keegan, on a great knock. Keegan, what has been the most toughest aspect of facing a world-class pace attack of the Indian team? Facing Jasprit Bumrah, Shami at their peak. How challenging has it been for you?
Extremely challenging. I think it's the most challenging I've had in my whole career. You have to be focused and on your mark the whole time, or they will expose you. They test you in terms of scoring. There's not many scoring opportunities, so when the one does come, you're going to have to bounce on it. But they haven't given us much. They are arguably one of the best bowling attacks in the world, so we knew that coming into the series. So it's been challenging, but we just got to deal with it.
Nathan?
Keegan, another question. India have a lead of 70 after day 2. What can you guys do to turn things around here and take a memorable series win and keep the Newlands record alive?
Yeah, we are a bit behind the 8 ball now going to day 3. I think if we could pick up a few early wickets tomorrow morning would be key to get this group. The 2 batting now, they've been a bit of a headache for us in the last couple of innings. But yeah, if we can get through 2 or 3 wickets tomorrow morning, it'd be brilliant.
Niharika?
Hi Keegan, well played. I want to know from you if the pitch changed the conditions change from the first session to the last session, and also on batting on wickets like this, how would you adjust your game?
It's a bit slower than what we come from in Joburg. It is challenging. The ball is nipping around a little bit, and it's the one end squatting a bit and the other end bouncing a bit. So it's a wicket where you just firmly got to stay in your game plan. There's not much else you can do. If you get a good ball, you get a good ball. It's just how the game is.
And Pandy Telford.
Keegan, we saw in the first innings that that Virat Kohli was the key wicket, really holding it together for India. Would you agree with that? And how important is getting him out early tomorrow?
Yes, for sure. I agree completely. He's one of the best batters in the world, and he showed that time and time again. He's a big wicket for us. If we can get him, I think it breaks open an end, and I think we, in our mind, will be in the game somehow.
Thanks very much, everyone, for joining us. We'll talk to you tomorrow.